Recording in progress.
In the exercise, they have mentioned till which question we have done in the yesterday's
I
class?
think 5.
5. List the signs of a chemical change when you fry an egg. No, we didn't do this. I think we did till 4, where they have mentioned explain the
Yeah,
difference between. Yeah. So what will be the answer for question number 5?
question number 5. It would be like you have to like when what's it called? When heat is used in that.
No, they are saying list the signs of a chemical change. What are the signs? You see, we have discussed the signs. These are the signs, right? These are 3 signs.
Yeah.
Now you see on the right side there is an image of fried egg. So they are asking in this fried egg which sign are you getting? Which signs are there from these 3?
Like energy.
Read
Energy
these
is
3.
one
Only
or more
read
new
the bold lines. One or more.
chemical substance is formed. Energy is taken in or given out during the reaction. The change usually is difficult to reverse.
So which you are observing in this fried egg? Which
Second
chemical
one.
change is happening? Hmm?
What's it called? Like heat energy is given out,
Energy
like
given. Yeah, energy is taken in, right? Then you see one or more new chemical substance. This is a new chemical substance. Okay, like if you know that the shape is changed, actually not.
new substance, like
And
the
the third
protein
thing
in
is,
the
hmm, the change
it's
is usually
also
difficult to reverse.
difficult to reverse.
Yeah, you cannot reverse this to the original egg, right? Are you getting this?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question: magnesium ribbon burns in oxygen with a dazzling white light. Magnesium oxide forms as a white ash. What signs are there that a chemical change has taken place?
Okay.
Hmm.
When like heat is given off.
What are the signs? Check this.
Yeah,
Do they mention that
given
there
off,
is heat?
a new substance is formed.
Hmm. And that
Yeah,
substance
heat
is
is also
not, you cannot reverse it, right?
yes.
That is, these are the two signs. Also, heat will also be, okay, they have mentioned magnesium ribbon burns in oxygen. So it means we are giving
Yeah,
the energy.
heat is
Hmm. It is given off.
also like new substance is formed and
Hmm.
it can't be reversed.
Yes. So these are the signs. What do the
Yes.
plus and arrow in a word equation means? Plus and arrow. You see this one? Uh,
Yeah,
this one. What does this plus and arrow mean?
I think like arrow shows like the result, like a result of something in the like equation.
Yes.
Yeah, and like something that produces.
The plus means the
Plus means like
that iron is reacting with the sulfur. Iron plus sulfur
it's
means iron is reacting. So plus sign is telling us reaction.
react.
React, right? With, and this arrow means to form. You see, iron is reacting with sulfur to form what? Iron
Iron
sulfide.
sulfide.
Yes, this plus sign means react. Iron is reacting with sulfur, and this arrow means to form. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then next, write the word equation for the reaction in the given question number 6. This one. Can you do this? Do this after the class. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is it a chemical change or a physical change? Give reason. These 3. They have mentioned these 3. Tell me which. What is this? A physical or a chemical change?
Class. It's gonna be physical
Why?
because there is nothing. Like there's no heat. Like you just broke it. That's why.
Yeah. So simply we can say no new substance is formed. Okay. New substance is not forming. That was one sign. So there is no new
Yeah,
substance
so
forming. There is no chemical bond forming. That's why this is not a chemical change. It's just a physical change, right? Second is
yes.
dough being baked into bread in an oven.
Uh, yes, because like a new substance is formed
Hmm. And
and it cannot be reversed.
you can't reverse it. And they have mentioned that you are doing this process in
It's a,
oven. So it means what you are doing?
it's a chemical change, so a new substance is formed and cannot be reversed.
Yeah, I'm saying they have mentioned that you are doing this in oven. So it means you are providing
You're,
energy, right?
you're-
Yes, so you are providing the heat energy. Then wool being knitted to make a scarf.
physical change.
Hmm. There is no chemical bond formed and you can reverse this, right? You can unwool this scarf.
Yeah.
Okay, in this topic, we will discuss that why do atom form bonds. I have already told you in different aspects. Just tell me what is octet rule and what is duplet rule.
Octet rule is when your the valence shell electron is full, and duplet rule is like when your like electron valence shell like only has two electron valence shell.
Yeah, duplet rule means a substance, an element can lose or gain electron to make it valence shell having two electrons. Okay, to fulfill two
Yes.
electrons in the valence shell, an element can gain electron or lose electron. That is known as duplet rule. It means to fulfill the two electrons in the valence shell. And if we talk about the octet rule, we say it means to fulfill eight electrons in the valence shell, whether by losing electron or whether by gaining electron. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, then we discussed about the. I told you that there are different elements in the periodic table, like the group 1 elements. What do you know about the group 1 elements?
Group one elements
Mhm.
like what's it called? They are like they are all have like one electron valence shell.
Yes. So are they stable? Are the group 1 elements stable?
Yes.
No.
No. No. No.
Why they are not stable?
Because they don't have a full valence shell.
Hmm. They don't have either two electrons or they don't have either eight electrons. Okay, this is the rule for stability.
Yeah.
Either one species can have two electrons, that means the species is following the duplet rule, and that is stable. Or either it can have eight electrons, okay, or it is following
Yeah.
the octet rule. So group one elements are not stable. Do any of the group is there any group which is fulfilled? No need. There is no need of the bonding. Is there any group in the periodic table
Uh,
which does not need bonding? They can freely available.
no. No. No.
Think about it. We have done this.
Oh, yeah. Group eight.
Hmm. What are those elements known as noble gases? Right? You know
Yes.
why they are known as noble gases?
Because they have like full valence electron shell.
They are noble. Like they don't react with any other species.
Hmm.
That's why they are known as noble, and they are stable. They don't need to react with any other species. They can independently present in the earth in the form of helium, neon, argon. They don't make bonds. But all other group elements are not stable. Okay, they may have valency of one electron, valency of two electrons. Just like the group one element in the group one, they have just one electron. The group two elements have two electrons in the valence shell, right? So
Yes.
uh, that's why they need to make bond. Okay, every species want to follow octet rule. So that's why the atom
Hmm.
form bond. So if you see here, we have done this example, sodium chloride. That in the sodium chloride, wait a minute, yeah, over here, if you see, we have done this, that the sodium, you know how many, this is, I have written, how many protons are there in sodium?
And how many protons are in sodium?
Hmm. Check this, the first with the blue color pen, sodium, this
Uh,
one,
yeah, 11.
11 protons, okay. And it means there will be 11 electrons, right? So what will be
Yeah.
the electronic configuration?
The electronic, it will be 2, 8, 1.
Yes. So it means how many valence electrons are there?
1.
What is easy for sodium?
To lose
To
1.
lose. So it will lose one electron, okay? And that's why there will be a plus one charge. Can you tell me the reason why there is plus one charge? I told you this.
Because what's it called? Uh,
hmm
what's it
If you
because
compare it with the neutral sodium atom, compare it with the neutral
yeah,
sodium atom, hmm,
like if you the neutral sodium atom will have one more than this when it lost one.
what? What lost?
Lost electron. The
Yes. So
proton will be same, but the
now
electron.
there are, yes, protons are same, but one electron is less. There are 10 electrons, right?
Yes.
And if you compare, now there is one proton extra. In this, there are 10 electrons and there are 11 protons. So one proton is extra. That's why there is plus one charge. And which rule it is following? It lose one electron. So which rule it is following? The sodium.
Uh, what's it called?
How
It's
we check?
using the
We check
octet
the
rule.
previous year.
No.
We check after losing. We will check what is the valence shell. Okay. If in the valence
Mm-hmm.
shell there are 8 electrons, then we will say this
Oh,
species has followed octet rule. Or if there will be
mm-hmm.
just 2 electrons, then we will say that this species has followed the duplet rule. Clear?
Octet rule. Yes.
Yes. Okay, then we have this one. Yeah, sodium, and then we discuss about the chlorine. Now, can you tell me about chlorine? What is in the neutral and why it is gaining, or what's this? Can you explain me this?
Uh, Chlorine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
wait. So first we have to check how much electrons does chlorine have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Has yeah. Okay. 17. Protons, 17 electrons, and then so it has to gain one. So for sodium to lose one, it's easier for chlorine to gain one
Mm.
electron, and both of them will gain like stability, because both of them will use the octet rule, and their
Yes.
valence will be 8.
Yes. And in the valence shell there are 8 electrons. Now, can you tell me
Yeah.
why there is minus one sign with the chloride ion? Now, this is not known as chlorine. This will be known as chloride ion. Okay.
Yes.
So why it has minus one charge?
Because what's it called? What's it like like the normal, like it has gained an extra electron, so
Hmm.
it shows like yeah,
If you
so the
compare,
normal
there are
one.
17 protons. Those are same as
Yeah.
compared to the neutral, not normal, this is neutral atom. In the neutral atom, there are 17 protons and there are also 17 protons. But if you compare the electrons in the neutral atom, there are 17 electrons while in the chloride ion there are 18 electrons. So there is one extra electron, right?
Yeah,
That's why
it
there
shows
is
like
the minus
-1
one.
because
Yeah.
another like electron from to become stable.
Yes. Now can you explain me this? This is the final equation. So the sodium ion, this sodium ion, how the sodium ion is formed? By losing one electron, right? And on the same
Yeah.
time, that electron is gained by this chlorine, right?
Yes.
So this will be sodium chloride. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, then we have this beryllium. Can you explain me this beryllium chloride? How beryllium chloride will form? Check this first. Tell me
Are
what
you
is.
like are you are you scared?
Uh-huh.
Are you like I am still on the chemistry only thing.
No, I am sharing the screen. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I was sharing one note, and
Okay.
I was asking you from there, from here. I was asking you from here. The sodium,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
This was sodium, right? And
yeah.
in the sodium there are 11. And so you were just telling me from the book.
Yes.
No, that's it. Okay, now there is beryllium and chlorine. Can you explain me this? How there is bonding happening over here?
So beryllium has what's it called? 4 electrons and no 2 electron in the valence shell, and chlorine has 7. So
Hmm.
it's easier to lose two electrons to make the duplet rule, and
Hmm.
what's it called, and chlorine will gain 1 electron to do the octet rule and to be stable.
Okay, so if
So
one
beryllium
chlorine is gaining one electron, so where the next electron will go? You
is it
see,
like a free charge of,
no. Beryllium has
uh,
lost two electrons, okay? One chlorine
mhm,
atom is gaining one electron, okay? To make chloride ion, right?
yeah,
What about the second?
I'm not sure.
Second electron will be gained by second chloride ion atom. I
uh,
told you this, that at one time beryllium is losing two electrons, right? Two electrons, so that's why there is
mhm,
two plus charge. And one electron, this one electron will be gained by this chloride at chlorine to make chloride atom, and the other one electron will be gained by this to make the chloride atom. Clear?
mhm.
Okay, then we have, yeah, this one, beryllium chloride. How you will write it? Simply, there is beryllium 2 plus charge. You have, this is known as net equation, the final equation. Chlorine has minus one charge, so there will be shifting of the charges, and this is how you will write. What does this formula is telling us? Beryllium chloride. How many
It shows
atoms
like
of beryllium are there, and how many atoms of chlorine are there?
one beryllium mm,
Two chlorides,
atom and
two chlorine atoms.
two chlor.
Yes. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Why the things do bond? For the stability purpose, okay? To complete their octet. Clear?
Yes.
Now we can read from here. If you see there, they have mentioned. Start reading from here. Sodium and chlorine.
Okay. Sodium and chlorine are both elements. When sodium is heated and placed in a jar of chlorine, it burns with a bright flame. The result
Hmm.
is white solid that
No, this
has to be scraped
now
from.
this line is there. Is a the result is a.
Yeah, it's the white solid that has to be
Okay, you were
scraped
reading.
from the
I thought
side.
you were reading this line. Sorry. Yeah.
No, no, everything has to be scraped from the sides of the jar. It looks completely different from the sodium and chlorine.
Hmm. So you see,
Okay.
individual sodium and chlorine are different. You know, chlorine is a gas. So what they are telling us
Yes.
that when sodium is heated and placed in the jar, what will happen? Jar of chlorine. When you will place sodium in the jar of chlorine, it will burn with a bright flame. This they have shown. And after that, after some time, you will get. You see this white portion here, this white.
Yes.
So after some time, there will be a white solid. Okay, that is known as sodium chloride. Okay, next.
Mm-hmm.
And you
So a
see,
chemical
they have
reaction.
mentioned that it looks completely different from the sodium and chlorine. So it looks completely different from sodium and chlorine. It means there is a chemical change, right? This is a chemical change. What are the signs of chemical change? That there will be a
A new
new
substance.
product. Yeah, new substance will form. And you cannot reverse it, right? You cannot reverse this process. So this is a chemical change. Okay, then read from
Okay,
here.
so a chemical taken place. The white solid is sodium chloride. Atoms of sodium and chloride have bonded to form a compound. The word equation for the reaction is sodium plus chlorine equals sodium chloride.
Yes. Okay, are you clear with this? That what is happening? The white
Yes.
solid is sodium chloride. Atoms of sodium and chlorine have bonded together. Okay, atoms of sodium and chlorine have bonded together. This is known as sodium chloride. The noble gas neon is safe to use in light tubes because it is unreactive. Yeah, this one you see, this is a light tube. You have you can see this in different bars, you know, in the cafes as well at night time. Those night light tubes in that noble neon gas is filled. Okay, and neon gas is not reactive. It can show different colors just like this. This is an
Mm-hmm.
application. Why it cannot react? Because neon is what? It is a noble gas.
Neon is not.
Yeah, it belongs to group number 8. This one.
Yes.
Mm, wait a minute. Yeah, this one. This helium neon. Right? This is
Yeah.
neon. So this you can use in the light bulbs. Why we can use? Because it is not reactive. Otherwise, what will happen if it will react with light bulb? What will happen?
Maybe it can like blast or burn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Next, they have mentioned that why do atoms form bonds? Basically, I told you that atoms in different groups they are not stabilized. Okay, and for stability, what is the rule given by scientists? That is duplet. That is octet rule. Okay, every species want to complete its octet. For that purpose, they need to share electrons, or they need to lose electrons, or they need to gain electrons. Right.
Yes.
So that's why the atoms form bonds. Start reading from here.
Okay, why do atoms form bonds? Like sodium, chlorine, the atoms of most elements form bonds. Why we get why we get a clue by looking at the elements of group 8, the noble gases. Their atoms do not form bonds. This is because their atoms have a full outer shell of electron. A full outer shell makes an atom stable, so the noble gases are unreactive.
Hmm. Why noble gases are
Yeah,
unreactive?
helium because their what's it called
Their outer
their
shell of electrons
valence
is
uh,
full,
they're
right?
stabilized.
Yes. Then,
Okay, yeah, and that gives us the helium atom full outer shell of two
of two
electron
electrons.
stable.
Yeah. It is
Yeah,
following which rule?
neon
Duplet or octet?
octet.
Helium.
No,
Yeah.
duplet. Neon atom full outer shell of 8 electrons stable uses octet rule.
Hmm.
An argon full outer shell of 8 electrons stable uses octet rule.
Yes. And this gives us answer to our position that atoms bond with each other in order to obtain a full outer shell, right? So they want their outer shell should be filled. And what is a full outer shell? That may be octet or that may be duplet. Like atoms of the group 8. Okay. In other words,
Yeah.
they bond in order to obtain 8 electrons in their outer shell or 2 if they have only one shell, right? Yeah. If they have just one shell, then what they will do? They will just have 2 electrons, okay? They will just follow duplet rule. Why they have mentioned this? That if they have just one shell, then they can follow the duplet rule. Why they cannot follow duplet rule with more shells? Think about it.
Um,
They are saying they can follow duplet rule if they have only one shell. But if there
Yeah,
are more shells, then it cannot follow duplet rule. Why is this so?
because like one shell has to be full, or like
No, because the only shell, K shell, is the first shell which has a capacity of
oh yeah,
2 electrons, right?
two.
All other shells have more capacity, okay? Like the L shell, I told you, what is the capacity of L shell?
L shell it has
This
8.
one, 8. That's why if you have two shells, what will happen? There will be obviously there will be more electrons. So it cannot follow
Yes.
duplet rule. Duplet rule will only be followed when there will be just one shell. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, they have mentioned
Yes.
that welding is often carried out in an atmosphere of the noble gas argon. It will not react with hot metal unlike oxygen. What do you understand from
Mm-hmm.
this?
Uh,
Why they have mentioned the application of argon? Why they are using argon? What is the advantage of argon?
Argon is a noble gas.
Yeah, that's why. What? Read this. What they have mentioned. Read this.
Welding is often carried out in an atmosphere of the noble gas argon. It will not react with hot metals unlike oxygen.
Hmm. Why they are using argon instead of oxygen?
Because oxygen is doesn't have a full valence electron shell, while
Mm-hmm.
argon does
Mm-hmm.
because it's a noble gas.
No, my question is that why they are you your answer is correct, but you give the half answer. I'm saying why they are not using oxygen because they have mentioned
Because
it will
oxygen does not.
argon will not react with the hot metal, but oxygen can react with the metal. Okay, and why oxygen can react? The answer you have given because the oxygen has 6 electrons in the valence shell. There is vacancy of 2 electrons. That's why it will react with the metals. Okay. So if you want to weld, the welding process. You know about this? That we weld 2 or 3 metal wires. Welding means to connect.
Yes.
So for welding, they say that they use argon instead of oxygen gas. Why? Because if they will use oxygen, what will happen? Oxygen will react with the metal. Okay, it can convert metal into some other form. Okay, or anything can happen. So that's why they avoid
Mhm.
oxygen for welding purpose. They are using argon. And why argon is beneficial? Because argon is a noble gas. It will not react with the metal. You get the difference between
Mhm.
argon and oxygen.
Yeah.
That's why they are not using oxygen because oxygen can react with the metal, right?
Yes.
Okay, then we have, yeah, this one. The next, how do atoms obtain a full outer shell? This we have done already, right? There are two, 8 and 1. Then it will lose one electron, so it means last shell will be empty.